This is Sedbergh, the prize in a unique Twin Towns competition, which this week sees the Austrians falling over themselves to win. Although Sedbergh's working hard to break the ice, are the Austrians losing their way?
I can't see very many people voting for Austria at the moment.
This is the story of Sedbergh, the town that wants a twin. This is the Yorkshire Dales National Park. Hidden away amongst these rolling hills and pastures green lies the sleepy rural market town of Sedbergh. Recently, Sedbergh has woken up. In the hope of reversing the town's decline, the community asked us to help it find a town to twin with. Delegations from towns in Slovenia, France and Cyprus have visited to promote their home as the ideal twin. This week it's the turn of Austrians from the exclusive alpine ski resort of Seefeld. 12 ambassadors have been living and working with their Sedbergh counterparts. Just a couple of days in and things started to get heated in the kitchen shared by chefs Steve and Mario.
They came in like a plague of locusts.
Everything is wrong. Unbelievable.
Nick, the local vet, discovered that his twin Thomas is multi-talented.
You can do everything. I hate you.
While teacher Alan feared his twin Frio's music would be rubbish, only to discover it hit all the right notes.
That's terrific. You had a lot of friends today, mate.
In less than a week, Sedbergh will choose the town it wants to twin with, which leaves Austria just a few days to win over any floating voters. At the end of the week, the Austrians will host an event for the whole town. Head of planning Erna Andergassen knows exactly what she wants, but will she listen to Sandra Goldwood, who knows what will go down well in Sedbergh? Ottmar and Theresa Schmidt run a newsagents in Seefeld, but how will they cope with the mid-afternoon sugar rush at Paul and Carol Brassington's sweet shop? And desperate to impress their English hosts, the Austrians are about to fly in a secret weapon. But will this dignitary leave Sedbergh flattered or flat? In town, the Austrians are out in force to help unload a refrigerated van, which has driven over 1,000 miles to bring them distinctively Austrian food and drink for their event.
Your stuff, which things, yeah.
The visitors know that if their party's to go with a swing, they'll need to do a lot more than bring a bottle.
There's a great deal of stuff in the back of the van. It looks like an Aladdin's cave, you know.
A lot of drinks, a lot of food, 200 liters of beer. You enjoy it?
Well, look, crystal glasses as well. No plastic stuff for us this time.
The event will be held in this hall in just 3 days' time, and hundreds of Sedbergh residents are expected to show up. Cue Erna, Austria's answer to Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen.
Well, it's good, yeah. And we can use this stage.
Yes,
sure. Make Ernest is drawing a plan.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He's my personal assistant. I'm thinking about light and balloons with light outside. I will hang down the ice sticks and these nice snowflakes I'm going to make.
To bring a touch of Seefeld to Sedbergh, Erna settles on a winter theme.
Yeah. Okay, we'll make out the best of it. Like a real snow festival hall.
At the local art gallery, Fairfield Mill, Erna has come in search of an ice sculpture for the event. Local artist Graham Glenn usually works with warm, soft clay. Sculpting with ice can take years to master. But hey, how hard can it be?
This is Erna, by the way. She's come with the group from Austria. And we talked about an ice sculpture.
Shall I show you what I mean?
Go on.
I've got a poster with me.
Okay.
This is the shed of arms, the coat of arms of our community of Seefeld.
I wouldn't want to tackle an ice block.
Not even
Not
if you
for
just
Saturday.
did, if you did sort of like the Alps or something.
Erna won't take no for an answer and talks Graham into the ambitious project.
And you are the artist,
No
if you say,
experience in
is this
Where are you going to get the ice from?
Fishmongers in Kendal.
Oh, sorry, no, veggie.
Are you a
Oh,
veggie?
no.
You're not, no, it won't actually be his one. He'll get it from his supplier.
Okay,
So it'll be
okay.
untouched by fishy hands.
Okay.
Suit you?
Right.
Yes? Okay. Well, we
As Sandra goes in search of a vegetarian block of ice, Graham wonders what he's got himself into.
I'll have to try and find out how you tackle it. So, the internet, probably. There must be a site for ice sculptors somewhere.
You can take tomorrow, dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream, the candy man.
At the sweet shop, it's business as usual. Paul and Carol Brassington took it over 18 months ago. Since then, it's been open every day except Christmas and New Year.
We bought the shop in August last year. Quite run down at the time when we bought it. It only had about 30 jars of sweets here. And as you can see now, we've got approximately 400 jars.
Otmar and Theresa Schmidt run a newsagents in Seefeld. They'll be working alongside Paul and Carol this week.
I think because we're both in retail, we can learn from each other the way we run our business, and hopefully we can learn from them what they do with theirs. I think the main problem that they may have this week is getting used to the sweets. People are going to be coming in asking for things like Uncle Joe's mint balls and bonbons and fried eggs, which are things they may not have heard of before.
The sort of generic word for sweets here is toffees. Older people would call everything a toffee. That's a toffee, that's a toffee.
If they went at our busiest times, hopefully by the end of the week, they should have it off pat.
He has a lot of pupils coming, he told me, so I have a lot of normal customers. But we'll do our best.
With 400 varieties of sweets to learn, there's something to chew on. Over at number 10, Sandra's still searching for an ice block.
What reaction I'm going to get. I understand you're an ice manufacturer. Do you by any chance have big blocks of ice? Ice cream. Large blocks of ice for ice sculpture?
No, we don't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I wouldn't have thought it would have been this difficult, to be honest.
Well, no, you never know how difficult these things are.
We don't.
You don't?
No.
We don't have blocks of ice at all.
Fish farms, fish merchants.
Ringing.
Try and be a bit more upfront this time.
What would you like to do? So do you actually sell blocks that can be sculpted by someone else? You do. There's one more question. Do any of your ice blocks come into contact with fish or meat? Well, we can have a Father Christmas on a sleigh. For
Father Christmas on a sleigh?
285 quid, and then of course we've got to pay for the delivery. Or we could have a plain block of ice, which is 45 quid, plus the transportation, which comes out at about 150 quid. Oh, it's the most fun I've ever had with my clothes on. We will have to have a word.
Got the money in it.
It is, it's a lot of money.
Erna may have to go without her ice sculpture. At £150 a block, the ice is expensive, even for the Austrian budget. Alan Stedman is arriving at the Dalesman pub. He plays in a local rock band. Austrian musicians Fryo and Otmar, hoping to make a musical contribution to Seefeld's campaign, have asked if they can join in at the next concert.
Hi. I'm Alan. Hi. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hi.
Right. Tomorrow night we're going to have a practice in the school band practice room. Because in Sedbergh, yes, and we'll take it from there, really. Strictly keyboard player.
Fryo hopes the British band's repertoire will accommodate his accordion.
There's a good mix of songs that we know, and if you come up with something and you say, do you know so-and-so, well, shout up and we'll have a go, you know. We're fairly flexible, really. It'll happen. It'll all work. We'll have a good time. That's what it's all about.
As the Austrians don't know any of the band's songs and will only have time for one rehearsal, Fryo and Otmar's attempts to serenade Sedbergh could fall flat.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen.
Midway through Seefeld's week, it seems the Alpine Ski Resort's campaign is sliding slowly downhill. But but reinforcements are on their way. Seefeld's mayor is flying in.
We don't actually have a mayor in Sedbergh.
You do not?
No. We have a chairman of the parish council, which I suppose serves a similar thing, but a very small budget. Very small budget.
Oh, here.
Oh, good.
Great. Yeah, finally they did it. Yeah. Wow.
Well, yeah, it's a bit worrying with small planes in this sort of weather. A caravan.
Hello. Welcome to England.
Yes, welcome to the rain.
Welcome to the rain.
The mayor, together with his wife and a journalist friend, hope to give the Austrian campaign a booster shot of VIP glamour.
I always wanted to have a go at flying a plane.
Oh, great.
Oh, this is good, isn't it? It's like a little caravan with wings. Super. Can I?
Yes,
sure. Oh, I see. Oh, look. Isn't that lovely? And leather seats as well. Very nice too.
It's really comfortable.
Yes. Yeah, it looks it. Fabulous. Do you want your umbrellas?
No.
You sure? You might want them when you get to our spot.
Back in Sedbergh's sweet shop, Carol is a little unhappy with Otmar and Teresa.
There's only 2 days left now, really, before they go home. And we just feel that they've been pulled off the job that they came here to do, to concentrate on the cultural event, which will be held on Saturday evening. We know that that's quite an important event for them, but it isn't the be-all and end-all of why they're here this week. We just feel that we could have spent more time with them.
Carol seems less than impressed, and there's a danger that Otmar and Teresa's stint at the sweet shop is turning sour. The Austrian mayor races to the rescue. Whether it's native hospitality or just curiosity, the Yorkshire folk have turned up to watch.
I think it's always nice to have a police escort for a dignitary, and the Mayor of Seefeld, I think, warranted it.
At last, he's arrived.
Hello.
Welcome, Sedbergh.
It's good to have him here.
As the mayor greets people and Otto Krepaz, the journalist, starts looking for leads, what first impression has their glamorous arrival made?
The big downer there for me is the fact they're just too rich. I mean, one of them came over in his own plane. You know, I mean, we can't compete with the likes of that.
You know, we haven't even got a mayor, let alone a private plane
to fly him in. No, that's right. And then they get put up in a cottage with no towels.
All it was a big splash of money, and I think it'd be like us marrying a rich wife, you know. It would be all right for a while, but it wouldn't last too long.
Not quite the smooth landing the new visitors were hoping for. Despite a bumpy start, Otto is straight to work showing locals the monthly magazine he produces. He's planning to record some interviews and write a special English edition about the twinning experiment.
I would like to write about this, and of course I need their comments about it, how they like it and how they cooperate with their twins.
He'll have a hard job interviewing Otmar and Teresa at the sweet shop. Since arriving, they've hardly been there.
Where is Otmar? Okay.
Yeah, he needs to lie down in that now.
Deadlines loom and Otto's nose for a story sends him in search of the infamous missing sweet shop twins.
We are looking for our crowd. I'm afraid they are not here. Maybe looking for Otmar. Surprise, surprise. No. I run out of addresses. Here they come. They are looking for you. I thought you work, but you never work.
Yeah.
Shall we go back to the shop?
Yeah.
No.
If we
You
could.
visit us at about
Yes.
2:30 something or 4:30, whenever.
The Austrians need to put in a good afternoon's work, or their contribution may just go pear-drop-shaped.
Moonlight Shadow, SH.
Press coverage is just what Erna needs. She's promoting the Moonlight Shadow concert featuring Fryo.
Featuring Austrian guests.
Entry free.
Entry free, but not free beer.
3 days before the Seefeld Snow and Ice event, Werner the mayor is also putting his weight behind his town's publicity drive.
Tomorrow at our snow festival we have a VIP area, and therefore we have now around through the town to invite special people for this VIP area.
Guest lists and VIP areas, the mayor is sprinkling a bit of stardust over the whole affair.
And I would like to invite you for tomorrow's snow festival. We're going to have our snow festival.
Right.
In Sedbergh School at 7:30. 7:30. Be there at 7:30.
Perhaps we'll try. We'll certainly try to come, and I'll let Liz know as well.
And please bring this invitation with you, okay?
Moonlight Shadow is playing. Do you know the band? You know them? No. No, it's supposed to be a local band.
So is there any chance to put this on your window?
Yes, I'll be out there. Yeah.
Maybe put it on your window.
You can.
Photo. So. Radio. All right. Good. Thank you.
Please bring this invitation with you. Yeah.
Right, lovely, yes.
Very nice.
You do?
Nice.
I shall be there.
Fine.
Ask many people they should come. Oh, it's bloody hard work. What do you think, huh? It's time for a beer.
Hello there. Sirs.
Hi.
Und? There's a nice picture of you. But I can't show you anymore.
No, I haven't seen it.
So, see you later.
See you later on. Right, okay for now.
And we carry on to see Ottmar and Teresa in the sweet shop.
You do very well, and as long as you don't buy too many sweets, you'll be all right. I'll see you later on then.
Okay, Dennis.
Right,
have a good day. Bye.
Will Otto at last track down the elusive Austrian sweet shop twins?
I see. We are lucky they're here now. Hi, folks. How are your impressions?
In the shop?
Yeah.
We've noticed mainly children, but lots of them, hundreds a day, 200, I don't know.
It's now Wednesday, and it's the first day that Ottman and Teresa have actually been in the shop working with us, which Paul and I find a little strange, because they're supposed to be here to work with us, to learn how our business works.
Have you any idea who will win the voting on Tuesday?
Nobody knows. It's kismet, you know, who wins, but we will see, and we are looking forward. We are good in the race.
The people of Sedbergh will vote on how they've reacted with the people that have come into the town, how friendly they've been, how warm they've been, and how well they've integrated into the community. I can't see very many people voting for Austria at the moment.
So the Austrian fate seems to hinge on their snow and ice festival knocking Sedbergh's socks off. But the ice sculpture centrepiece is still causing problems.
Keith, being the resourceful kind of chap that he is now cut up a couple of my plastic boxes and chucked all the stuff out the freezer to defrost all over the place, while he puts in there 2 boxes full of water.
I'm going to cut this so that it fits just inside that freezer, and I'm going to use this.
A law unto himself, I think.
Oh, you see how easy it is?
There's never a dull moment, that's for sure.
My dad would be proud of me. Save 200 quid this. Hey there, Sandra.
This is all clean washing, yeah, hang on, you'll have to ship the clean washing first.
She ordered the washing, which is about usual. Close the lid, leave for 24 hours, and voila, one lump of ice.
So this should be interesting to see if by tomorrow morning they're actually frozen. I can't wait, I tell you. I think we're going to have 2 boxes of slush, but never mind.
As Keith waits for the largest ice cube he's ever made to freeze, over at Sedbergh School, it's a hive of activity. This revered home of brass music will tonight be rocking to a different beat.
We got the pleasure to play with this band. First we tried to do an Austrian song. We're looking forward how it's gonna sound. And all these people sing and play one Austrian tune together.
Why don't they start? They take hours to sit there, they're just twiddling. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it never gets going. Drives me mad. If I walk in, I want to bring the stick down and start. I'm not messing around.
Yeah.
This is definitely a first. That's why I'm sitting here, I'm waiting to find out what it sounds like. But I know he's pretty good.
Wo die Almrins lang wachsen und der Enzian blieb.
It'll all happen on the night. It always does. We just plan it beforehand.
Let's do.
This Austrian tune is meant to be the crowd-pleasing finale to the rock concert, and they've only tonight to learn it. So Fryer will have his fingers crossed, which won't help his accordion playing. 24 hours after Keith's emptied Sandra's freezer of its contents...
Right, let's see what's happened.
He's come to find out if he has the raw material for an ice sculpture or a giant slush puppy.
Let's see what happens. Well, he might be able to sculpt that, but I doubt it. It's going to have to be cooked for a bit longer, isn't it? It wasn't quite ready, this, was it?
Keith knows only one place with a freezer that has the power he needs.
The walking of the nice cold drink.
The vegetarian sculptor stipulated no contact with fish, but he never said anything about meat.
Garth, I've got a potential work of art in there. Garth was bursting to get out. You can just see Michelangelo making a right job of this, can't you? It needs to go in your freezer. Come on then, I'll come with you if that's all right. I've got chilblains on my stomach, Garth. You haven't got anything in there unsuitable for vegetarians, have you? Oh, dear. Well, that's great. We've got a nice big tub of water in Garth's freezer there. That should be okay by tomorrow morning. And I think the work of art is still on.
There's another masterpiece in progress. It's Otto's English edition of his Look Around magazine, featuring his article about the twinning project.
We're busy. We started for like how to be.
Nice and peanut. When you pour it out and wow.
After hours of writing, Otto's hard work pays off.
Hooray!
There you go.
Looks good. Our first edition in English. This is really great. I'm a little bit proud of it, you know.
Keith has brought his ice block direct from the butcher's freezer. At Fairfield Mill Art Gallery, artist Graham is planning to recreate the Alps.
Oh dear.
Oh well.
They have lakes in the Alps, don't they?
There's that much thickness of ice, so I can get something out of that, I suppose.
You haven't been getting any advice on this sort of stuff, have you, Graham, in the past 24 hours?
Yeah, the voices came to me in the middle of the night.
Did they?
Run away, they said, run away.
Can we do all the other end? Here's the one I made earlier, again. Oh.
Keith's made himself a block too.
Right. I noticed Graham was a little bit fussy about heat and saws, but I'm going to be much more realistic about this.
No, I don't think there'll be many more commissions on this.
You laughed at Michelangelo, you know. Well, maybe a little bit. What do you make of that?
What is it then?
It's the Howgill Fells in ice.
I see, the Howgill Fells in ice, right. Very good. Good job you told me.
Yeah. Well.
No, it's
fantastic, darling, bless.
Not too displeased with that. They wanted was it a unicorn's head? They'll have to do with that. Like it or lump it.
Don't drop it.
It's all your responsibility.
Thank you very much.
So now the Austrian Alps and the local Howgill Fells
Aye, to me, to you, to you, to me.
will go back into the butcher's freezer until appearing head-to-head at the Snow and Ice Festival.
Right, one step.
Just pull that.
Right, well, I've now seen Kate's Howgills.
All right, then, concentrate.
I am.
We'll do it. We'll come in.
And the Alps by Graham. And it's a very close run thing.
You're still holding it out.
Yeah, clever work. Don't know how they do it.
It looks like it's being made by a 4-year-old. But don't tell him I said that.
At the White Hart pub, the Anglo-Austrian band Moonlight Shadow are having a last-minute sound check. Tonight's performance may help boost their Austrian guests' popularity around town.
So that's all, isn't it? Nobody, no more.
We try our best. We haven't played together just for 1 hour or maybe some more minutes exercising, and I think everything's okay.
I drink a whiskey, so it's better for my nerves.
I hope that there's some people coming for them, because you can only have a good session when the crowd is there.
Luckily for Fryo, the Austrians have turned out en masse.
I think they want to make a big show. Yeah, we'll see it and you will find it out.
Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome to the club in Sedbergh on this auspicious occasion. We're Moonlight Shadow. We're here to entertain you for the evening and hope everyone has a brilliant time.
As the band runs through its 12-song set, all hopes of winning over the Brits rest with Fryo's Austrian finale.
Special Austrian song, and the words mean I like to be in the mountains. Wo die Angels lang wachsen und dahin ziehen blühen.
Very impressed with the Austrian guy on the accordion Fryo there. It's brilliant, just off the cuff. That was just with those other, electronic musicians. It was terrific stuff.
It's perfect music. Steaming. Absolutely great.
It was really fine. We had a good session tonight, and we enjoyed playing.
He got down where it was dusty, didn't he? Very good indeed, very good, yeah.
Fryo, Ottmar and Theresa have won themselves some fans by bringing a little bit of Seefeld to Sedbergh. But they and their fellow Austrians have pinned their hopes on their main event. And they've only 24 hours to turn this into a snow festival. In the final programme tomorrow, the Austrians head out, the campaign team swoops in, and the twin town search is over.
The town with the most votes is...
The Will to Survive in Massive Nature, next on BBC Two.
Oh, it's the most fun I've ever had with my clothes on.